Hey, what is going on, everybody? Today I'm bringing you guys a brand new video, and today I'm doing a $1,000 price point PC build. Now this PC is for multitasking, it's for gaming and streaming, so I kept that in mind while building the PC, and I chose a pretty large price point this time because I normally choose much lower price points and I wanted to change stuff up a little bit. So yeah, here we go with this month's $1,000 gaming slash streaming PC. For the first part, the CPU, as always, I went with the Ryzen because you can't beat the bang for your buck here. AMD did an excellent job with this line of CPU. I went with the Ryzen 5 2600X. This is the 6-core 12-thread variant. Now this CPU is going to be more than enough for streaming, editing, for uploading, for recording and playing any game that you want. It's going to be more than enough with 6 cores and 12 threads. So it's coming at $185 right now on Amazon. Comes stock at 3.6 gigahertz, turbos to 4.2, and I've heard many good things about the CPU, that you can even overclock up to at least 4.0 on the stock cooler. So if you don't want to buy third-party cooler, you should be fine with the Wraith cooler that comes with it. Moving on to the motherboard, I went with the MSI B350 PC Mate. This is a ATX board, AM4 obviously for the Ryzen. I went with this board because right now it's at $85. It's a really cool looking board. I love like the black and dark gray theme that MSI did with this board, and this board supports up to 64 gigabytes of RAM. You're never even gonna get 32 probably, but it's there if you ever want it. And of course it has RAID for the multi hard drives we chose for this. So moving on to the hard drives, first for the mechanical hard drive, I went with a 2 terabyte Seagate Barracuda, just a regular mechanical hard drive. I went with a 2 terabyte this time though because this is for streaming and recording and basically content creation, so you need a lot of space to store your videos and photos and whatever else you need to store. So that's why I went with a 2 terabyte. For your couple games and your OS, of course, I went with a Kingston A400 240 gigabyte SSD, solid state. Obviously this is very quick, it's going to be really snappy, and the price performance right now for this is really good. $29.99 on Amazon, can't beat it. Next up, for the RAM, I went with some really fast RAM from the stock clock. It's two 8-stick gigabyte DIMMs of 3200 megahertz. So 3200 megahertz right out the box is pretty quick. If you do some overclocking, you should be able to boost it up a little bit, but it's pretty basic. Other than that, it's just 16 gigabytes of RAM, 2 DIMMs, so run them in dual channel for the faster performance, of course. Next, for the graphics card, here I did not cheap out. At $400, we have the RTX 2060 6 gigabyte gaming Z variant. Now this GPU is a beast. It's in the RTX line, so it just came out, so it's very recent. This GPU has a lot of power to power any games, even while you're streaming and recording. So it's going to be great for gaming and content creation all around. Next, for the power supply, I went with the EVGA BQ 600 watt power supply. It's a 80 bronze certified. This is a semi-modular power supply, so you can do some good cable management in your case, and this power supply is going to be really good just because of that factor, because the case that I chose is really nice and you're going to want to show it off. So it has nice black cable sleeves to match the black motherboard. It's 600 watts. Other than that, it's fairly basic. It's going to get the job done. It's EVGA, of course, so it's nice and reliable, and it's $48 right now with a $20 million rebate on outlet. Next, for the case, I went with the very popular NZXT H500. This is a black variant. There's also a white variant if you like this case but not the color. This case it's beautiful. Like, everything is really nice. It has a nice power supply block. It has a nice tempered glass window on the side. Also, I threw in one more thing. Now this is gonna take the budget over. These are the Deepcool R120 fans. This is a 3-in-1 package, so you do get 3-in-1 instead of just one. A lot of other companies will sell just one for this price. So these are RGB fans, which are pretty nice, especially for this price at only $30 roughly. You'll get 3 fans with RGB to throw into your case. It's gonna look really nice in this case since it has a nice tempered glass window on the side. So if you're wondering how this PC performs, this PC is an absolute beast. On Fortnite, 1080p maxed out, it crushes 200 plus FPS constantly. It'll run any game you throw at it while streaming, while recording, and especially while just gaming. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please drop a like, and I will see you guys on the next one.